did I just watch? I honestly don't know, but I loved it! I've seen plenty of shows that are just like way out there and just confusing plots, but not so much as this one. Like, what was I thinking? I watched it and I was like, okay, I can get along with this kind of show. And then it just devolved into something crazier and crazier. And then eventually just went out of nowhere. I'm like, what happened? It's funny, it's entertaining, and so today we will review FOOLY COOLY, or FLCL. Let's go. Our story begins with our main character, a coming-of-age story of the 12-year-old Naota, who doesn't know what to do with his life, when suddenly a woman comes by and runs him over with her Vespa scooter. From there, weird happenings start to occur. A giant corporation that has been in the town decides to go crazy. And then, stuff happens. I don't know how to explain it better than that. Because, literally, stuff happens. A lot of crazy stuff. Character-wise, yes, let's go over our characters. We have Naota. He is our angsty 12-year-old boy who's going through puberty, doesn't know what to do with life. And from there, again, his character is fully established. We already know how his character tropes are going to be. It's funny trying to see him grow up and go through all of this insanity. I really can't say much else about him because this show is one of the few that's only 6 episodes long. So you really don't have much for character development or character in-depth deconstruction. Sure, there is a manga. Sure, there's some other forms of media. But I don't have those, nor have I read them, so I really can't use those as references at the moment. Then we have the mysterious woman with the Vespa scooter, Haruhara Haruko. Yes, it is a funny name. And she is a really funny character to go just to be around because she's insanity incarnate. Just because she goes crazy, she does random stuff. She's constantly referring herself in the third person. And whenever she tries to be with Naota, because there's a mysterious portal that will take her to the Pirate King Atmos, and Medical Mechanica, the evil corporation within the town, is apparently harboring Atmos, and also crazy stuff. She's with the space police, and I don't know, this show just doesn't explain a lot of stuff. It just leaves it up for interpretation. But that's what I like about it, because it just like, there's your stuff, comedy, craziness, let's go. Question, please? I don't know. Deal with it! You're going along with a ride. They just strap you in a roller coaster and you're off, because you do not stop when this show goes on. Other than those two, you really don't have many other characters to go off of. The only other character worth talking about is Mamimi Samajima, which is Naota's older brother's ex-girlfriend. And it's creepy to have her in the show just because of how she acts towards Naota. And yes, he pretty much becomes a surrogate boyfriend to her. And it's just creepy seeing her character, but it's also funny to have her in there because later on her character develops and she works well in it. So other than that, there aren't that many other characters. They just kind of come and go, and it's 6 episodes, so you really can't go with much else. Animation and sound. Okay, this is what I also like about the show. Just like Cowboy Bebop before it, and its unique blend of jazz style, FOOLY COOLY manages to bring in a band called The Pillows and do its punk rock, J-rock combination. And it works really well, and I have the whole soundtrack just because it just really works. I like listening to it over and over. Sad to say, there is no opening to this show, so yeah, in the first part of this video, I just kind of had to throw some clips together because there's not an opening. But it's only 6 episodes long, so I guess it doesn't need one. But the closing makes up more than enough for it. As well as it'll sometimes chop up into different animation styles randomly, not giving any excuse or rhyme or reason, or not even referring to it. They'll just do it randomly. And I like it for that. Like even in one segment, they make a South Park animation reference. And it goes on for a while too, and it just plays it off. And it works well. I love it for that. For the final verdict, I would have to give this show, like last week, another buy. Because this show is really entertaining to go through. It's 6 episodes long, so not that long, like not even half a day. FOOLY COOLY is licensed by Funimation, and it is also streamable on their website. So go ahead and check it out there. Like I said, 6 episodes long, so rather short. For alternate recommendations, I would have to say Dead Leaves. Yes, immediately you can tell that this is FOOLY COOLY's art style, because it is the same studio. Dead Leaves just screams FOOLY COOLY, and that's what it is pretty much. It's a predecessor to FOOLY COOLY, and it works well for what it is. Dead Leaves isn't necessarily a show, it's just a quick 52-minute run, which again, if you're into the insaneness of FOOLY COOLY, just go through the 52 minutes of this kind of show. It is licensed by Manga Entertainment, so I really don't know where you would be able to stream it. I do know it's streamable on kissanime.com, but other than that, I don't know how to obtain a copy other through Manga Entertainment, which I believe they're still around. I couldn't really remember or not. For the other show, let's just go ahead and use the big one of Insanity. Made by the same people, we're going to go with Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Oh, that show. I love that show. I absolutely love that show, and I will review it later on. Give me time, okay? But it captures the insanity and explosiveness and just craziness of FOOLY COOLY as well. Because it's made by the same people, and it does it really, really well. Gurren Lagann is licensed by Aniplex, which I actually like their stuff too, and we'll get along their kind of stuff here in a bit. And is streamable on kissanime.com, or if you're one of those people, it's on Netflix finally. Yes! Finally, Netflix has some good shows. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and have a good one.
Are you ready? Ready.